makes the shadows proud.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here on a very fresh morning. Quite cool this morning here. I do have the fan going because I need a bit of air circulating in here because it's going to be a bit of a cloudy fest. I've set up a few things for tonight, plus what I've been running all week. It's been a week, let me tell you. It has. I had a day off work yesterday because Sandra is really struggling at the moment, and hence it's been. I haven't been able to leave the house. So it's been a bit of a tough week in that regard. Did have a couple of early starts and shitty days because everything's still a mess weather-wise here. It's we had a fair amount of rain during the week, so got to play in the mud, got to get covered top to tail in horrible conditions. You know, like I said, covered in mud and sand and yuck. Yeah, just fun. So yeah, it's been a bit of a tough week, but hey, it doesn't matter. We're still above the daisies, and we are trying to move forward. Did get some mail this week. A massive thank you to Charles and Elaine from SteamCraft Customs. Charles reached out to me last week and said, I'm putting together an order for you, Birdy. Rah, rah, rah. I said, beautiful. Thanks, mate. Shipped it on Monday. Yeah, Monday. No, hang on. Got to check. It was, I've just got to look at my messages. When did Charles send that? Oh no, I deleted it. It put it this way: it took 3 days to get here from South Africa. Like insane. Admittedly, it was sent via DHL. A massive bundle of coils. God bless you. Don't be silly, Azza. It's all good, mate. A massive amount of coils. So a huge thank you to SteamCraft Customs for that. Free shit hunting. What can I say? Thanks, Azza. I appreciate that, and I will pass it on. So that was my vape mail this week. I do have 3 other parcels in the air. One from Craig, one from Dave Watman, and one from, I have absolutely no idea. I'm thinking it might be from Thundercloud. I'm not 100% certain on that. Yeah, Dave Watman, free shit hunting. Absolutely, mate. And, the best part, I didn't even solicit it. It was, yeah, Birdy, I'm putting together an order for you. What do you want? Sort of thing. Oh, okay, Charles. And he reached out to me, which was fantastic. So that was a huge, huge plus. So yeah, I've got a parcel from Craig. I've got a parcel from Dave. And like I said, I think this other one's from Thundercloud, but it's not coming from China, which is what gets me. So if they're roundabouting it, I have no idea. I did get to watch Fresh TV's stream yesterday with our own Dave Watman as a guest on there with Jane Johnson. It was to promote it. Well, sorry, the stream was to promote the upcoming charity raffle, which I have pinned to chat. It's a direct link to that live stream, which will happen on the 3rd of June, UK time. So for us in the future, it'll be the 4th of June. Please go and support it. There is an absolute mass of things to be given away. And Doug, Jane, Dave Watman, Steam Pugs, and many others are running it, and they've got just about everything in place. There is a cutoff to buy tickets, so please get in there and buy the tickets. It's £10 for one. It is £20 for three, or it's £10 for £50. Please go and support it. It is for Brett of Fugly and Triumph Vapes. It's for his son, who has to undergo a kidney transplant. And what they're doing is raising money for Brett's young bloke to basically be able to make himself comfortable while he's recovering. Home tips. Dave Watman is taking YouTube by storm. And although he was quite tame, I was a bit disappointed. I thought he might have had a bit more get up and go about him. He was a bit soft on camera. But yeah, so please, if you can, go and support it, even if you don't want to buy raffle tickets, you just want to donate. So reach out to, like I said, Dave, Doug, Jane. They'll be able to point you on how to make a donation or buy raffle tickets. All right, Neil, you lurk and get the young fella to bed. You're saving it for when you come on my stream, Dave, mate. 100% not a problem in the world, my friend. And my friend, I don't say that lightly. That is a word that carries a lot of weight with me. So will be the usuals. We'll speak. Excellent, Neil. There will be the usuals. I'll go through a roll call. I will do a buffet. And I've had a request from someone in Discord to re-wick the Emperor, and so we can see how it's done with me running it in series without a series deck, and I'm running it low. I'm going to say I am running the Emperor low, so I've got that tank. It's still got liquid in it. I've been using it constantly. With great success. I'm getting excellent flavor out of the Emperor. Been running it on series for a few weeks now. Yeah, Coil, 100%, mate. Watch this space. That's a guaranteed. And I'm also going to show you how I run 1,000 watts. So I'm going to build low as your nana's bits, 100%, mate. trips over them. They're that low. I'm going to show you how I vape at 1,000 watts. So I'm going to set up the Valhalla 40 mil and run it on my big lipo. Most powerful lipo, I'll say. So you'll see what the resistance I run it at and how I do it. And if you do the calculations, it's just on 1,000, just over 1,000 watts. So that's what I've got in store for tonight. Next week, if my parcels turn up, I will have a fair bit more other stuff to play with, which I'm really really excited about. So yeah, next week's stream should be a lot more. So tonight's stream may not go all that long, but yeah, just so you know what's going on, so I can also get. It may not go that long, so I can also get back inside to Sandra. So sorry, I'm a little bit scrambled this morning. My brain's firing in all different directions. I'm not, so I'm a little bit scattered because my mind is with Sandra. So yeah, please forgive me for that in that regard. Anyway, we'll go through a roll call. I'll scroll all the way back up to the top as I always do, and I will say hello and welcome to everyone. First cab off the rank is Mr. Brian Enoch. I hope you're at home, Brian, and you've got a cold one in your hand and you are chilling for a nice weekend. Aileen Bell, the gorgeous lady that is Aileen Bell, is up, and yeah, Jane, family first. That's exactly right, darling. To be brutally honest, I nearly wasn't going to stream tonight. So, but I wanted, for my own sake, I want continuity. Yeah. Coil, calculations are exactly the same. It's exactly the same as you would work out a mechanical mod build, just so you understand. Second up was Aileen. Good morning to you, Aileen. Thank you for being here. I know it's stupid for you, my sweetheart. I hope you are well and everything is great in your world. Then we go down to my little brother, the punk rock guitarist. Craig is, yeah, I say my little brother. He's more like almost like a son or a nephew, because yeah, he's just Craig's Craig, and Craig's someone that I love and respect dearly. So from Craig, we keep scrolling down to Mr. Kirschengunda. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope everything is great with you. Yeah, I hope you're tip top, mate. From Kirshen, we go through to the lovely lady that is Leander Mangan. Thank you, Leander, for being here. I hope you and yours are well. Tim No Zebras, Tim New Zealand, my brother across the ditch. Thanks for being here, mate. Cheers for tuning in. Dead Nodes Vapes, Dead Nodes, mate. Great to have you here. Keep up your good work with your reviews on YouTube and your Instagram posts. They are looking fantastic. HQ72. Sorry, bud. No squonks this week, but cheers for tuning in. I appreciate it, mate. My beautiful big sister, I know you started the day in not the best frame of mind, Jane, but I hope it got better for you. Jane Dowd, Shytots e-liquid, go and check her out. And while I'm thinking about that, I suppose I really should have that banner running while I'm going through roll call. So, Jane, yeah, I hope your day got better, love. You know, I think the world of you, my big sister. MTLHC, hello, mate, and cheers for tuning in. I hope you're fantastic. Free Rider Vapor, England's answer to Mickey Mouse. Hope you're great, bro. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and thanks for tuning in. Hey, Dave Watman, handmade coils. What can be said about this man? Lots. He's a grumpy fuck, and I love him to bits. He's not grumpy. He just calls it as he sees it, and that's a man that I respect and admire. Anyone that does that and has the conviction to stand by what they say, mate, I tip my hat to you. And Dave and I will be streaming together in the not too distant future. And from there, lovely Lauren Johnson. People, reach out to Lauren if you want to buy your raffle tickets. Like I said, Dave Watman as well. Lauren and Dave and the crew that are running this are working their fingers to the bone. They're putting a massive amount of effort into this charity raffle. Please support it. Please, please, please support it. Mark Hughes, we're followed by letters and numbers. Great to have you here, Mark. Thanks and cheers for tuning in. I appreciate you. And from Mark, we get to the Vaping Snowman, Mike Frost. Cheers, bro. Hope you're not melting in that UK weather. As a EB, legend. Absolute legend. Cheers, mate. I hope things are picking up in your world. I'll leave it at that. Helps if you tighten up your RTA, Birdie. Coyle, the Scottish Savage. I hope you're fantastic, my mate. Cheers for tuning in. Cheryl Demers, good morning to you, sweetheart. I hope you've had an awesome week. You're getting a chance to sit back, chill, and relax on a Friday evening and watch this lunatic. From Cheryl, we go to Suki. The bird abides. I do abide. I don't know by what, but I abide. I hope you're well, Suki. Thanks. And I hope the weather's nice in Cologne. I did remember. Stolen Time, my colourful cousin. Great to have you here, brother. Did you get a dripper for your Halo? Let me know, brother, please. Voorhees, the man, the myth, the legend. Great to have you here, man. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. The best tip in the business. Ohms Tips. I hope you're great, Liam. Cheers for tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate you, Liam. Kari Vahamaki, all the way from Finland. I hope you're fantastic, Kari. And you've had an awesome week also. From Kari, we keep scrolling down, and I think I've got nearly everyone now. No, can never miss this lady, the purple princess herself, Vapor Bunny, my little sister. I hope you are fantastic. Hope Darren's tip-top also, and I hope that the shop is doing really, really, really well. And I can see that you hear that you're busy and you are reorganizing your shelves. So good on you, darling. Like I said, I wish you all the success in this stressed out situation that is the UK vapes bill. From Bunny to the White Walker. I've placed the order for you for that 0. So as soon as I get it, I'll let you know, my mate. So that is happening. Then we go to Mr. Neil Tibbetts, GOT Coils, another fantastic man who calls it as he sees it. And like I said before, that is something that I really respect. So great to have you here, Neil. I hope you're really good, mate. Hope you're having a really good time with your son. So Jay Logan, you made it. You sure did. And yes, 1,000 watts. That's no bullshit. That's how I roll. I know it's a cliche, but even got the Turnstone full size on the buzz box, and that's running at about 550, give or take. So that's Mr. Intense. You never walk alone, my brother. Yep. Yeah, 1,000 watts, you say. It's been nice knowing you, mate. I've done it for years. I've literally done it for years. So yeah, 1,000 watts. Yeah. And once I've got the money together to buy another. I've got a 6S LiPo that I've still got to buy the battery for and charger, and that'll be 1700 watts once I set that up. So yeah, that's me. I just like pure power, and I like pushing things to the limit. Oh, Mike, you're waiting on your slap up Chinese feed to be delivered. Enjoy. Yes, I can appreciate that. No, I think I've got through everyone now. Coil. Well, it's actually curry. It's I'm saying but it just comes with the Australian accent. It's yeah, it's how I transverse sentences while my brain's thinking. So yeah, that's just the way my brain works. It works faster. My brain works way faster than my mouth. So I think I've caught everyone up now. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So, like I said, I have set up a buffet. And it's a fairly extensive one because I've got the time. I had the time yesterday to run a big buffet. Half of it's what I've been vaping in the house. Half of it's because I've got a few hours down here that I can sit back and chill and enjoy a lot of vapes that I can't vape in the house, like custards and desserts and whatnot. So yeah, and I do have some Welsh custard in a vape this week. It's finally steeped out enough from ModFog. And I think it will get better over time. So but I will speak about that in the buffet. So anyway, while we're talking about buffets, let's straight out hit it. We'll go for the buffet.
Neon haze in the night sky, clouds rising high.
First butthole of the evening. Love a butthole in a bag. Love a butthole in a bag. Jimmy Death Rage, great to have you here, my friend. I hope you're fantastic. Hope you are doing well and hope everything is great in the States for you. So let's flip over cameras. And if that's too bright, I'll turn that light off. That's probably a little bit better. So we have the Royal i3 with a dot shell in there. You haven't seen a butthole in a while, Mr. Intent. The buffet sort of rounds off your week. Oh, I'm pleased for that, Suki. So, yeah, I've got the dot shell in the Royal i3 from Vpon. In that is a black currant ice cream DIY liquid that my mate Tony P from Zero Mods makes. So next up, the only way to have a dark and stormy at 5:25 in the morning. Still rock solid. I know there's not enough light in there. The Evil Dildo with the Bonza Pro. King Solo, you beautiful man. Hope you and the family are well, brother. So I hope everything is excellent in your world. I will zoom this out just a wee bit and let a little bit more light in. Then I've gone with a Death Wish Mods Goat and Legacy RDA. And in that, I have the Lcious Raspberry White Chocolate Cheesecake. Obviously, Lcious e-liquids and ModFog. Then I'm flipping over back to something very small. The Purple Mix and the Edge RTA. With that, some of Shytots Locum. Loving this stuff. Loving this stuff. It is just, yeah, it's a perfect setup. And what are you saying there, Jim? $8 a gallon for gas. Wow. And they busted us $174 million. Wow. Wow. And you're back on a mech. Well, at least you're back on a mech. That's another good thing. Still rocking this because it is just, yeah, super solid. The Voltrove 38 V2 on the 0S40. In that is paired from Shytots. Excuse me. And yeah, this is just every day. Every day while I'm there, I'll have a toot myself. Then there is the Buzz Box with the Emperor, and that's running at what's 12.6 volts, 12.6 volt, 0.28. So yeah, 550 watts. In that, some Twisted Timmy's Cream. Then I have the Dead Man's Hand Seraphim and Phobos, and I reset this up, repositioned the coils, and got rid of 99% of that horrible whistle with a lot better flavor, and some Bottled Violence Vanilla Custard. Like I said, I'm down in the shed, so I don't have to worry about Sandra's sense of smell and getting upset by dessert vapes. And last but not least, the Vape Smarter one of one mech that I had made by Stu, and as you can see, it's engraved. That would, yeah, Bunny, you're telling me it was absolutely horrible, that whistle. In there, I have the on that I have the MCM Oracle with the recycle logo on the front. Well, it's actually on the back now. And in that, I've got some ModFog Welsh custard, and I must say, well impressed. So, and it's only in this bottle because the large bottle is up in the house. But yes, that is a very, very, very nice liquid. Anyway, we'll flip back over. So I'll just drip some more onto that Seraphim. So you can hear that there is still a slight whistle on it, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it was. So there we have it, the Seraphim. I took Az's advice, pack more cotton in there. It is wicked a little bit looser, but pack more cotton in there, raised the coils up a bit more from last week and brought them forward. So it's not creating anywhere near as much whistle. Still a slight hint of it, but nowhere near as bad. Because, yes, Bunny, I agree with you. It was doing my head in. That whistle was fucking absolutely terrible. And it's it is definitely the worst whistle I've had out of any RDA, RTA that I've ever owned. It was diabolical. So, yeah, so much better. So much better. But like I said, I cracked out the Death Wish mods. This is an OG Death Wish mods. This was sent to me by Carl Woodford. God bless you, Carl. I know you're not in. Well, I haven't seen you in chat. For my mind, this is the best. My White Walker. Yeah, I don't know what defines it as Welsh custard. I'll be honest. All I know is it's quite nice. It's very nice, actually. This is the best performing single battery Death Wish mod I've owned. It has nowhere near the voltage drop that all the other Death Wish mods, single battery Death Wish mods, have had. And Jimmy, you're getting Sam's new mech, the Bonza Pro V2. Got to agree with you. From all the photos that I've seen, it is an absolutely beautiful looking mechanical mod. Hopefully the performance lives up to the expectation. I will get one eventually. Like everything, mate, it all comes down to dollars and cents, and you can't have everything. It's just the way it is, and budget constraints, and yeah, that's just the way it is. So but yeah, I will get one eventually. That is 100% on my radar. Yeah, look, I'm with you, Mark. I like side fire mechanical mods. They're just so much easier to use. Coil. It's being released with Thundercloud. So yeah, it has the potential to be exceptionally good in that you haven't seen it anywhere. MTLHC, if you're on Instagram, it's been splattered all over the place. The firing bar looks similar to the Swordfish V2. That's as much as I know. That's all I can say. But if it performs as good as the Hyperion V2 from Thundercloud, fuck yes, because that's an absolute belter. And Thundercloud's quality control and manufacturing is very, very, very good. Oh, bless you, Jim. Bless you. Thank you, mate. I'm sure you'll like it. I'm very, very certain you will like it. Like I said, everything else that I've received from Thundercloud has been fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of it. Like I said, the Bonza Pro, the Recoil, the Bonza Pro RTA. Yeah, the what else has there been from Thundercloud? I've had a few other bits and pieces, and I have not been disappointed one iota. The quality control has been brilliant. In my mind, there's only two companies that are producing premium quality products at the moment, Thundercloud, and the other is Early Bird. And you can tell I like Early Bird stuff because I'm continuing to use it. You can tell I like Thundercloud stuff because I'm continuing to use it. And that's the thing with me. If I get sent something or I buy something, whatever the case may be, I won't say that it's good unless I actually believe it. It just the way I work. I won't say something's great, and in public and then privately I'll say, oh, it's shit. I don't do that. That's not who I am as a person. If I think something's shit or I see a fault with something, I'll see it and I'll say it. And that's also why I like doing stuff live, because exactly, Dave, some do. But if you do it live, you can't hide it. Especially if there's a flaw in something, you can't hide it. That's why I prefer to do everything live, not as a pre-recorded video. I think that it leaves too much room for bullshit, and I won't do bullshit. I think it's, if people take the time to watch what you do, you've got to give them an honest opinion. And yeah, you if you don't, you're only kidding yourself, or you're free shit hunting. And if you say something bad about a product, you're afraid that they won't send it to you again. Well, don't be afraid. Just buy your shit. So yeah. So yeah, that's where I stand. So I am supposed to have a RTA for vaping in the air, and that could be what's coming from the Netherlands. I have no fucking idea. But when I get it, that's why I also like to, when I get things, is I like to do them. I don't to not use them till I do it live. I'm hoping that makes sense. So that way you guys get a true indication, like you've seen with the early bird stuff. I've done it all live, so you can see if I've had an issue. You've seen it straight out, And actually, talking about early bird, I will be using a set of their coils tonight to see how they can handle 1,000 watts. That's literally, these are the coils. It's the H35s that I am going to be putting into a Valhalla V2 and running on the LiPo. So we'll test their coils. And I'm using these coils for a specific reason. White Walker, you say it, man, from your lips to God's ears. To run 1,000 watts on this LiPo, I can run no lower than 0.31. Than 0.3. These are supposed to come in at 0.31. So fingers crossed that they do. Otherwise, it'll be an epic fail and I'll look like an absolute tool more than usual. Anyway, coffee break. Duchess, good afternoon to you, mate. I hope you are well. Mark, you're saying you have an RTA for vaping on the way. And it's delayed until Wednesday. For fuck's sake. Like, seriously, why is there delays? It's all right. The 2 parcels that I have coming, there's 3 parcels coming from the UK. Left the UK on Sunday, my time. It's got to be the slowest plane in the world. And it's still not arrived into Australia 7 days later. So, like, that's crazy. So, and then it's still got to go through customs and then come out for post. So I'm praying that I'm praying that that it arrives mid next week. Zoltan Bios, good afternoon. First time here that I've seen you, so thank you and welcome. You got the kids off to bed, Azza. That's awesome, mate. Time for mum and dad to sit back and relax for a couple of hours. Oh, misfire. That's better. Wasn't present right in the middle of the switch. That's the one thing with that Death Wish mods, that if you don't hit it middle of the switch, doesn't make proper contact. Just got the little man to feed now and it will flake. Oh, then you can chill properly. So yeah, man, awesome. So yes, and thinking about it, Craig's got a new song coming out. He's waiting for some licensing things to go through, but hopefully that will get released early next week or over the weekend. It would be even better. Couple of latecomers joining in. JVJ, John the Vaping Joker. Great to see you, my mate. Thank you for tuning in. And Scotty Wood. Oh, thank you for saying I look sexy. I do think that you need your eyes fucking tested, mate. So, excuse me. What's that, Jim? I bought several mods that have been shit. I take pics in the trash can and blast the company on Google. Oh, fair enough, mate. Yeah, of course, Craig, mate. Yeah, drop that link, mate. 100%. 100%. Apex Predator DNA, great to have you here, mate. Cheers for tuning in. Cheers for tuning in, mate. Thank you very, very, very much. So, I think it's time to adulterate Welsh custard and coffee. That works. Yep, that works. And also, Scott, you've got to send me that fucking mancuni, mate. You've got to send me that mancuni, brother. Oh, you got the signage up on the nest. Oh, good stuff, Azza. Good stuff. Great stuff. That's excellent. So, anyway, I'll reset this camera and we'll get this Emperor rebuilt. We'll get this Emperor rebuilt for a young fella that wants to see it in series mode. And I'll have to put the Anthony Ramellas on, as Grim would say. I'm going potholing, flip over cameras. And as you can see, I've got it sitting upside down. I will say, I come down here yesterday and when I unscrewed the base, the fucking O-ring had split on me, so I had to find the box for it. So I've already taken the cotton out, I think. Yeah, already taken the cotton out. So, and as you can see, clean as a whistle on the inside. And I didn't clean the inside. I just took the cotton out. The coils are a little bit dirty. I didn't fire them off. I just basically removed the cotton, but I did have to. And as you can see, let's see, we'll zoom it in. As you can see here, that O-ring has jumped out, but I did only sit this in yesterday. This is a new O-ring. It had actually split this O-ring, so I have got to get that back in there securely. Get that all pushed in. So, yeah. But like I say, I call it as I see it and get that O-ring to sit in nicely. So I did actually split this O-ring, and I do think it was from me over tightening the base. So, but that all seems to be tucked in nicely. Just move this slightly out of the road. World's most beaten up Odin. And we will just burn these coils off. Come on. Oh, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. So, yeah, I did have to go and find my, gynecologist glasses. Definitely Mr. Intense. Coil named them that. So, let's get this happening. I don't want it at 86 watts. I'll take it down a fair way further. These coils have been in for about 3 weeks. Yeah, I think 3, maybe 4 weeks. So, and they've copped an absolute belting. New resistance. Yeah. So on a mechanical mod, this. Yeah, good on you, Dave. Good on you. These, when this is set up on the 0S or on a series mod, they're running well over 300 watts. So, look, just burn those coils off. We'll get some, let them cool down. As I'm doing that, I'll get out some Cloud 9. Just a full tin. Yes, it's, 3/4 full tin. Is that, God strike me hopeless, Birdie. There you go. Silk Pump, Slick Pimp, hashtag replay crew, hashtag legend for the Slick Pimp. Always gifting out subs, mate, on Grim Stream. God bless you. Absolute beautiful human that you are. Now, these are 3.5mm coils that are in here. Great minds and all that, you reckon, Coil? As my mother used to say to me, great minds think alike and fools seldom differ. So, but my mother is a nasty, narcissistic, sarcastic bitch. So, and that's to put not too fine a fucking point on it. So, let's get this happening so then I can enjoy the miner's lamp gave it away. Bless you, pair. So this is how I do it for the young fella that asked how I run the Emperor in series. Like I said, this is, what are they? 8 wrap, I think, from memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrap. So you got to be ruthless, because that's what that way people know that you're a real person. Okay, so scissors to the deck, cut on a 45, and give it some rakeage action. This, like I said, this is being done this was asked of me how I do it, and I said, well, may as well do it live because it needs re-wicking anyway. So, and with this being a top airflow tank, you can, the wicking can be a little bit is a little bit forgiving. Oh, great work there, Coil. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get on with the Sherman RTAs. I did have them all. The Sherman RTAs, but the Sherman RDAs, the RTAs are really, really finicky on there. Yes, I know the coils are wonky. They've been through a lot of heat, Duchess. Mr. Intense, your mother is Welsh, so what do you expect? Very true point, mate. Very, very true point. Very true point, mate. There is a few mechs in the collections there, Jim. It's over 200. Let's have a look, see. We'll just have a bow peep, see how they sit in there. How I feel about this. It feels nice in the catch cup. It doesn't feel too tight in there at all. It actually feels quite good. So that side feels all right. Flip over to the other side. Again on the 45. And what do you think of the Kinsera RDA there, Coil? Very interested to hear your opinion, mate. Very interested. Because I've never had that one. So, and now that I've got the Phobos sorted out, I'm a lot happier with very, very, very little whistling. It's enjoyable. Good evening, Craig D. I hope you are well, mate. So This feels very similar. Feels quite good in there. Just pull that up a wee bit. Make sure you're not catching on anything. Just have another check around. Well, that feels pretty damn good. We'll get some of the Lcious strawberry swirl. Lcious strawberry swirl, because that's what I've been running in it. The fucking bandits here. Stuart Valentine. I hope you're great, bro. I hope you're really, really good. So just saturate that cotton. This is how I do it. Just give it a nice soaking before I put any heat onto it. I like my cotton fully saturated before I go putting any real power to it. Just a quick little pulse, just to get some of that absorption happening before I get any heat into it. Just need to push that up a wee bit. Make sure that cotton is making full contact with the coils. Fair enough, coil. Okay, looks a good squonking RDA by the deck design. Okay, fair enough, coil. So we just sit this back in here. Because autism is funny. Line it up, your buffhead will help. I think I'm having a fucking seizure. Fair dinkum. Have we got it? Oh, there we go. Fuck me, what a retard. Okay, give that a bit of a wipe off. Dripped everywhere. Probably be a bit slurpy at first, but I expect that. I'll just put it back on that for the moment so I can fill it. There's the notch. Just wipe that off a little bit. Fill the tank up. I love how this has got a, even though it's only got one fill port, I love how it has the lip for any juice that actually doesn't go straight down the, straight down into the tank section. I think that's very clever design. All right, we'll sit that back there. Come on, you. There we go. Have it. Down, push, turn. Beautiful. Excuse me. 49 watts just doesn't cover it. Wipe that off there. Okay, get a couple of fully charged batteries. 1, 2. What are these? 50Bs? No, they're 45Bs. Zoom this back out now. Whoop, wrong way. Going on to the 0S, which you've all seen me running it on. G'day, BVG. Hope you're well, man. Okay, series mod, but again, this is opposite to you would run most. With this particular one, you have to run negative to your hybrid 510 connection. So sit that in it. Batteries are loose. We'll now screw this onto here. Yes, I found that out the hard way. Azza, 100%, mate. I found that out the hard way. I had to replace an O-ring. And I know this contradicts most things about putting the RTA on before you before you tighten up the battery. Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah. On nearly all mechanical mods, you should put your RDA, RTA on first before you put the batteries in. This one you can't, because the way that the battery slide keeps tension is you have to put this on afterwards. That's just the way it works. So there we have it. Let's take me Anthony Ramellas off. We'll flip over cameras. And here we have, just get the microphone out the road. A little bit slurpy first up because I overfilled it when I saturated the cotton. But a couple of toots. Oh, bless you, Azza. Thank you, mate. Here we have. Fully saturated, beautiful, incredible flavor. Now, I ran that cotton in that RDA way more than I should have originally. I should have changed that cotton out probably a week or more before I did. But I'm glad I didn't, because now I've been able to hopefully teach someone on how to wick it for a series. And that's without using a series deck. That's using the standard deck, just the way I like it, Coil. I had to finish that coffee because it was just starting to turn cold. So yeah, I have no issues with running the Emperor in series on a standard deck, because the question was asked me through Discord about it. This young fella getting into series mechanical mods and wants to run an RTA, and I recommended the Emperor because I've had great success with it. And he was concerned about coils and rah. And I believe that he's reached out to Dave Watman for some coils. So yeah, that's a pro. So I hope that educated him. No, I don't have a series deck for any of my RDAs, RTAs, Azza. I don't really need them. Yeah, because most of the coils that Fresh TV. G'day, Doug. I hope you're well, mate. Congratulations on a great show last night. You're getting him sorted, Dave Watman. Fantastic, mate. Thank you. Because of the type of series coils that I use, I don't really need a series deck because my series coils aren't big. I don't need them but big, you know. Series coils for me are for people that don't have access to series decks for me are for people that don't have access to either series coils, or the deck has a restriction on coil size, so you can then, if you want to run it in series. But I've run things like the M25 Fatality in series, and when I say series, I mean mechanical series, with standard, my standard series coil. So good on your coil. I gave myself a fright on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I gave myself a bloody fright. I had a tire go pop on me, not explode, but with earth moving tires, when you inflate them, they're not like, when you get your car tires changed where the tire pops up. Earth moving tires just come up gradually, inflate gradually against the outer part of the rim. Well, this one didn't. It hung up, and then at about 40 psi, 50 psi, it snapped, and did my heart skip a beat, I tell you. Because mind you, if a tire goes bang, you're not really going to, if you hear it, you're pretty well safe. It's when it goes bang, you're pretty much guaranteed to be dead. So Dougie, I've actually got the link pinned to your charity raffle in chat. So and have been talking about it earlier on. So yeah, that's there for everyone who wants to reach out to you to that show. So anyway, let's have a look. I'll reset the camera again, and we'll have a look at how I do 1,000-watt vape. So because I am a lunatic, just move those other coils out of the road, and we'll have a look at the early bird. We'll flip over cameras. We'll have a look at the early bird coils. Oh, there's 50 plus lots up for grabs. Wow, that is fantastic. And bless every one of the people / vendors that have supported it and supplied it. So actually just saw that, and that needs wiping off there. You grubby bastard, Birdy. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to do here. Anthony Ramellas are needed. The gynecological glasses. So get that out of the road. Now there's the specs. H35. And H35. 8 wrap, 3.5 millimeter IDs. 0.62 single, 0.31 dual, wattage range, single 70 watts, dual 90 watts, dry fire 15 watts. I think I'm breaking all these rules, to be honest with you. Raffle life, absolutely Apex Predator. So just get this. Well, I've got hands like fucking feet. So there we go. Let's get these coils out of here. There goes the coils and the Cloud9, and I'll use the Cloud9 cotton in there. So just sit that over there for the moment. Early bird. And they are going to go into a Valhalla. So we'll get the, what do I do with it? I brought it over here, you dumb fuck. Just move that out the road for the second. Put the Valhalla. I'm not going to build it on a stand. I'm going to build it on a mod. And probably just zoom that up a wee bit more. I think if I remember rightly, I cut these at about 7.5 mil because I need a bit of extra leg length because the coils are not quite wide enough on my beautiful coil jig. Thanks to Mr. Death Rage in chat. 1, 2. Get off there. Get off there. So there's 1. And, excuse me, 7.5 mils again. 3. And, no, you can cut clean. Did there. That's better. 2. Okay, put you out of the road. Get you guys out of here. Let's get these grub screws backed off. Is that the right size? Yes, it is. Get it in the center of the camera. It would be nice, Birdy. And open you up and open you up. Get the coil jig. And these coils are not really quite wide enough for this, but it's going to be what we use. Get you to sit in there for me. Come on, play nice. Thank you. And just hold that down square. I wanted to use these particular early bird coils because I said that Azza so graciously sent them to me, and I wanted to take them well out of their comfort zone. Oh, yeah, I wonder who designed this deck there, Azza. I probably could have gone a little bit shorter on the legs, but it doesn't matter. I'll straighten them all back up once I get them in. I will position them better once I've got them in. And I know that the legs are secured. Nicely. Keep sliding over the road. I've obviously moved something on my desk and I'm not getting everything centered now. So I probably could have cut them a little bit lower, but we'll make it do. Just have a look there. They're pretty square. Well, let's have a look, see. Oh, they've got to come up a long fucking way. Nope, they're going the wrong way. So they're starting out at 0.13. So really fucking low. Like I said, they have to come up to 0.3 minimum for this to work. If not, it's going to be a complete and utter waste of time because the lipo won't fire it. So I have to bring these in very, very slow and steady. And this is one of the few times you'll actually ever see my resistance. No, I am going to bump that down. That's bringing them in too hot. 20 watts. As you can see, starting to get some color in there already. Excuse me. I did have someone question me about why I said what I said about ceramic being not as hard as steel. And the person made the point that, yes, ceramic done the right way is harder than steel. But it is a tensile strength. It is not a, you can actually, if you tried to, you could actually scrape the edges, where on steel, you can't scrape the edges. So maybe I didn't explain myself properly. I think that could be a bit of a miscommunication. It's come up a little bit. Want it to come up a lot fucking more though. Still firing on it. Yeah, yeah, very true, Mr. Intense. Very true. All right, well, we're gonna. I need you to come up more than that. Just going to take the power up. 29.6, that'll do. Sorry, this does take a little bit of time to do it like this. When you're doing this higher power, you can't be in too big a rush, because if you fuck it up, it's fucked up 7 ways from Sunday. And it all goes in the bin then. Okay, I'll go back a bit. That's starting to look where I want it to be. Just going to kick that power up a fair bit more. 44 watts, that'll do. They're coming in rather nice. Yep, that's looking good. Go up, wrong way again, go up more. Okay, they're at 68 watts. Looking good. Looking the goods. We'll let them cool down. And we'll go to settings. We'll go to atomizer. We'll go to measure. Now, I'm going to try and get this to focus. I don't think I'm going to. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it actually says 0.31. Hopefully you can. We'll get some cotton. And I'm not going to lie to you. You want a fair bit of cotton. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, just give them a quick check. Oh, come on. Put some hair around that fucking hole. There we go. They're good. And get the whatever I did with my scissors. No, put them on the other side of the desk. So we'll get some Cloud 9. And what I do with this is I just split it down the middle. It's probably going to be a little bit thick. But you definitely don't want these coils being dry. No, bang on. nice. Give them a trim. Give them a trim. And you don't really rake it out. You just really want to fluff it up. Get some of those clumpy bits sorted. When you're doing vaping at this higher power, you really want your cotton wet. You definitely don't want it. I've done a 900 watt dry hit and it fucking hurts. I'll tell you that straight out. It really hurts. Again, you just want to get rid of some of those clumpy bits. Get them sorted out. Yeah, you can be pretty you don't have to be really exacting with your cotton when you're doing this sort of building. Like I said, it is pretty forgiving. So actually, while I'm thinking about it, have a vape. What liquid am I going to put in this? You love you some wet flavored cotton, Cheryl? That's fair enough. I'm going to try something in here I haven't tried at that higher power. I'm going to try the Lcious Boysenberry Jam Scone. Let's have before I do that, let's have a look at see what that resistance came out at. Measure. Whoa, it is bang on 0.3. I know you guys can't see it really clearly. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Can you guys see that? 0.3 exactly. Oh, dry hits hurt like a bastard, Aileen, especially with the power that I use. So anyway, so it's exactly 0.3. V2 coil, V2. It's the 40 millimeter, not the 38. So before you even attempt to take any sort of hit on this, the cotton has to be really, really, really saturated. And take it from someone who found out the hard way. Not that I expect many people are going to vape at 1,000 watts. You want that cotton all in there, ready to absorb that all up. Just a quick pulse then. To get that capillary action happening and get the coil absorbing that cotton in, the coil absorbing the liquid into that middle section. Oh, that's excellent news, Aileen. Have you been in touch with Paul, have you? Well, Dave, I try and impart truthful information. That's my thing. I don't try and bullshit people. That should be And that's on. That's closed. That should be open. All right, before I'm just going to dump some more in there and just let it sit. I'm going to flip over. Before I flip over, I'm just going to check that resistance again. Make sure it stays at 0.3. Yep. Yeah, it's bang on 0.3. Yeah, it was coil. I'm just going to unscrew that so that there's no, make sure that there's no atomizer. Yeah, no atomizer. I do have a V1. And please stay at 0.3. Yeah, beautiful. Righto, we're bang on 0.3. Fucking legend status. Right, we'll flip over cameras for a minute. Yeah, I got to agree with you, Coil. The airflow, the cap wasn't, to me, wasn't as good, but it was a damn sight older than this too. So, excuse me. Actually, I better pour myself some more coffee because I better have some liquid here in case I've fucked it up and it hurts me. So I actually recharged the battery in the LiPo last night. So there is a full charge in that LiPo battery. So we should be able to get absolute maximum power out of this. Oh, you want a butthole, do you, Tim? Okay. There you have it, mate. A driving away butthole. A butthole into the distance. Okay. No, I don't want it locked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's not that I'm doing it off camera. I'm just doing it where I can see it. Right. So if you guys want to do the calculations, 0.3 at 17.4 volts is 1,009 watts. It's open, yes. Okay. So just flip back over cameras so you can see it. 17.4 volts. Instant. The Sean. How are you, man? Okay. So flip back over. Just a bit more around the guts of it. So there you have 17.4 volts at 0.3 resistance equals 1,009 watts. I got to say, the Boysenberry Jam Scon does not like that much power. It's blowing it out a bit. And especially at 3 milligram, it hurts. What I was afraid of. What I was afraid of. It is now going into protection mode. It won't let me, excuse me, it won't let me fire. Oh, give me the hiccups. Yeah, won't let me fire it. It, just so you can see, OCP, that means it's going in protection mode. But that's how you do it. We can remedy that. I think this Voltrobe's got, I'll just double check this Voltrobe RDA. It's probably filthy and disgusting. Gives me the hiccups when I have. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, yuck. What does that say? Okay, Tim, I'm going to hang on. I'm just going to, well, I'll flip back over for a second. I'll use the Voltro. I'm just going to give this a quick bit of a cleanup. While you're there, Tim, do 0.34. I'm just going to clean this deck up a bit. 0.34 at 17.4 volts. And that tells me that, like I said, that coil being bang on, those coils being bang on 0.3 is not allowing it to fire. So I'll pull out my trusty Voltro, and these are 0.34. And we'll do 0.34, which still gives me 900. Oh, this really is disgusting. I'm not showing the camera. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. This deck really needs cleaning. Like, dramatically needs cleaning. Yeah. I can quickly set this up, but I'm not going to show it on camera because it's disgusting. Absolutely fucking horrendous. But I'll put it together, quickly put it together. Well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. Yeah, no, it's staying in over circuit protection. I'm just gonna check that, see if it hasn't dropped a bit. Put it on the SteamCraft LiPo. I know it looks shit because it's see, yeah, that's why. The coil's jumping around on me. That's why I'm getting over circuit protection. Oh, good night, Winter. You have a beautiful night's sleep, sweetheart. Rest well, and don't give your dad a hard time. Although, actually, he probably deserves it. Give him a hard time. Sod him. But good night to you, darling. I'm just going to try something here before I go that far. See if it'll come up. Just check those grub screws. And I do have to go for a bio break. I can tell you that much. And see if that'll fire now. Nah, over circuit protection. So there's obviously some form of short in there. And excuse me while I just go for a bio break. And then we'll get back to doing the Voltro. So I'm quickly just going to protection hiding from Birdy. Absolutely, mate. So I am just going to go and quickly wick up this. And these are 5mm coils in this, but I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you the deck anyway. It's disgusting. I'll show you the resistance. That has sat way too long. Steve Legion vapes would be proud of me. G'day, Mallory. Hope you're well, sweetheart. I was saying that to someone last night that I am like Tim Allen. Coyle, you're not a gynecologist, but you do. You are a cunt. You just like looking at yourself. That's what it is, mate. And I say that with love and affection. And it also gives me the opportunity to change out that liquid because it just, it definitely doesn't like that much power. So there's one side done. And we'll put that over there because that'll be a bit for another RDA. And I'll just add them. You're a fucking hopeless bird. Oh, I need a microscope to look for my Willie Ern. But as I've said to everyone before, it's never failed to satisfy me. And at the end of the day, that's all I've got to worry about. Oh, your daughter's giggling, is she? Are you getting a few projects done, Mallory? Good on you, sweetheart. I'll put this one in there. And get you out of there. Half your luck if you've got your Willie out in the sun there, Coil. Actually, I know what I'll put on here. I'll put on here the first liquid I ever did this with, a peppermint white chocolate cookie from Frank and Atticus. So, this is black as tar, this stuff. Woohoo! That's why that RDA is so dirty, because that's the last liquid I vaped in it. This liquid is so old and so tainted because of the nicotine in it. And then once I finish with this today, I'll have to definitely take this RDA up and wash it properly, pull it all apart. And Coyle Jr., Mason, great to have you here, son. Give your dad a clip across the back of the head and then run, because you know he can't catch you. I'll show you the resistance on this so you can do the calculations yourselves. Yeah, I now know why, like I said, I now know why this this deck is so damn dirty. Oh my God, you want to see the color of this liquid? I'm too embarrassed to show you, to be honest. You go on like so. Just give this a wipe over. Oh, smells divine. Smells absolutely divine. Yeah, this is the Voltrove. It is like molasses, let me assure you. Aileen, it is fucking 100% like molasses. Measure. So we'll flip over cameras. Like I said, I don't know whether you guys, I'll try and get the focus right, wrong way, that you can see it. 0.35, measure 0.34. So yeah, 0.34 at 17.4 volts. Put that over there. Where's the big lipo? The big lipo. You ordered the Flavour Craver custard there, curry. Excellent, my friend. Excellent. Okay. Smell is sensational. Right, peppermint white chocolate cookie by Frank and Atticus. There we go. 17.4 volts, 900 watts. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. So good. So good. So there you have it, people. There's a 900 watt vape. Couldn't do 1,000 because the coils didn't stay where I wanted them to, unfortunately. I actually am going to check that while I'm here. That's the problem when you sail this close to the wind and you your coils you're not 100% on. There's something wrong there. Those coils are not staying stable. So obviously I'll fuck something up. So, but I'll play with that one a bit later on. So yeah, there you have it. A 900 watt vape. We'll leave that to you to explain, Coil. We will leave that for you to explain. So, I hit 170, 180 watts after 900 is nothing. Yeah, Curry, 900 watts. 900 watts, mate. So before I go tonight, I do want to reiterate about the upcoming charity raffle for Brett from Fugly Triumph Vapes' son. Please go and buy your tickets. As Doug put in earlier, there is over 50 prizes to be raffled. Plus, there will be a couple of auctions. And pretty much all the supporters of my channel are involved. Yeah, Shytots, Zero Mods, Lcious Flavours, SteamCraft Customs, Flavour Cravers, ModFog, and Dave's Coils. Please support them. There is a lot to be won. And if you buy multiple tickets and say, for argument's sake, you win the first raffle, your remaining tickets stay in the draw. So you do have the opportunity to win multiple prizes. I know Early Bird is supporting it. There is so many people supporting it. Even the punk rock guitarist, out of his own personal stuff, has put in a prize, which I know to be brand new, because Craig likes to buy multiples of things. So please go in and support it. Yeah. So the link is pinned in chat. Please don't forget to buy your tickets. Hit up Jane Johnson, Dave's Coils, Doug, Lauren Johnson, for your tickets. They will tell you how it needs to be done. Even if you don't want to go into the raffle per se and you just want to donate, let them know, because everything is going to a very, very worthy young man who is going through an absolute hell time. I believe he's only 15 and going through a kidney transplant. Like, Lord Almighty, that is massive, you know. And so the young fella can go and buy some stuff while he's rehabilitating after surgery, you know, and keep his mind occupied, because you know, we don't want the young fella getting into a funk and, you know, being bored and depressed. He needs to keep his mind active, and even if he can't keep his body active for a while. Salted, I actually have coming, Sean. I had never tried it before, so I do have that coming. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's one of the parcels that's in the air for me. Jane sent them to Craig, and Craig's now forwarding them on to me. So, yeah. And that Emperor is looking like an absolute dream in series mode. Christ almighty, I'm actually even getting bubbles. Holy crap. Don't worry about crackle, worry about bubbles. Good man, Sean. Good man. Good. Pleased to hear it. Pleased to hear it. Coffee. So, yes, like I said, I am going to call it there, people. You know, an hour and 45. That's good enough for me. For those in the know, there is an after show, but you have to be a member of Craig's Discord for the after show. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and thank you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.